No, you ain't bigger than a program. No, ain't bigger than a program. No, ain't bigger than a program. No, you ain't bigger than a program. No, bigger than a program. You ain't bigger than a program. What's up, gangsters? What's up? What's up? Y'all, today has been a day, but I have to be faithful to y'all and jump on sometimes. Just have not been home since whatever in the morning. But I'm here. I'm here, everybody. How y'all doing? I'm here, baby loves. I miss my home. Jesus. Y'all, the cramps is cramping. What's up? What's going on? Oh, it feels so good in my house. It's hot everywhere else in this world, it seems like. I love you too. Where is the socket at? How y'all day been going? Thanks for the likes. Make sure y'all come in. Y'all like. I have no idea what the topic is tonight, but we're finna get into it. Oh, I know what the topic is tonight. Because the topic just keep coming to me, y'all. So wait till some people come in. We're going to get the chat. And then I'm going to put on the most comfortable pajamas you ever want to see in your life. And I'm going to bed after that. We might stay on for maybe about... Y'all, first of all, what is y'all watching right now? Because I got to wait all the way until the 20th just to watch... what come on the 20th? I think... What come on the 20th? Beauty and Black? Or Outer Banks? I know both of them coming out with a new season. I can't wait to see it. Oh, I thought it was raining. Somebody riding down the street with a flat tire or something. Y'all, so the topic of tonight is, I ain't gonna say frugal living, but I'm gonna say living below your means, or like just understanding what time you in. Because like I feel like the moment we boss up, the moment we start making more money, we immediately try to upgrade our lifestyle. Immediately. Got to get the watches, got to get the new cars, got to get the. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I know so that y'all don't make the same mistakes that I did, right? And I feel like one thing that I've learned to live by is to be able to do stuff. Like if I can't do it 3 times, I don't want to do it. So if I got to spend 10,000, I better have 30 or 40, you know? Because I saw Country Wayne say something the other day about if you rush to try to upgrade your lifestyle, you don't really get to experience the actual freedom of the level that you're on now. Like you're locking yourself into more responsibilities the moment you try to like race to upgrade your lifestyle. I personally am in a time right now where I could care less about people knowing what I got and what I do, bro. Every day I be wanting to delete my Instagram. Every day. Every day I be wanting to delete my Facebook. Every day I be wanting to delete my TikTok. YouTube is the only thing that I never want to delete because y'all my family. Like, we vibes together. But all of them other platforms, I just feel like when I go on there, I just feel like it's a lot of people just like being fake rich and like acting like whoop-de-doo and like, I'm over it. I'm over it, girl. Hey, y'all. Everybody, it's 53 people in here. Can y'all like the live for me? But yeah, I'm just getting over like the fake lifestyle. I kind of like back in the day when we couldn't see everything that everybody else was doing. It's like we just lived in our own world. We knew the people that we seen every day. We knew the people that was in our immediate circle. And that's just what it was. Like, it wasn't all of that watching everybody and people watching you, and like, it's getting a little awkward, guys. Like, YouTube I love because I feel like we community, we family, we vibe, we entertain. You know, it's just a vibe over here. But like them other platforms, it's just like a whole bunch of faking and like, ew, ew, ew. But I just think about it as like, okay, I still be promoting my brand, my business, blah, blah, whoop, whoop. So I ain't just like deleted everything, but yo, I'm so over it. I'm so over it, guys. I'm so over it. Ain't no bigger than the program. No, you ain't bigger than the program. Blueface get on my nerves, but sometimes he be trying to make a hit or two. If my feet dirty, y'all, it's not my problem. I've been at work all day with sandals on. You know the dust get up under your feet. Is they dirty? A little bit, not so much. Not so much. Not so much. Where y'all from? Tell me where y'all from. Hey, whoever that is. Hello. Ain't no. Oh, bigger than a program. No, you ain't bigger than a program. Oh, my email. I did see my email. I saw that earlier. But what I would like for you to do is comment on one of my videos so I can just go to your channel, because I don't tap on like unknown links. I did see that email today. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for all of the positive energy and everything. But I don't click on unknown links because it's a lot of scammers and a lot of this, a little that. So just like comment on one of my videos, not a live, because a lot of times when you comment on a live and I get off, I can't see the comments no more. But just comment on my like community post or something. That way I can go to your actual channel and just check it out and everything. Because I don't click on unknown links, love. But I did like a lot of the stuff that I saw. The positivity, the like high level conversation and everything. But yeah, y'all. I feel like this whole lifestyle marketing that they encourage you to do is a literal trick. You have to be wise enough to really understand how it's gonna trick you straight off the streets. Like, you don't have to do content. You don't have to do lifestyle promoting to build business or to get clients and this and that. Whatever lifestyle you live in, the people who actually know you in real life and the people that's assigned to you by God, they're going to gravitate to you anyway. You don't have to do lifestyle marketing. It's a trick. Like, it's a trick. Don't just be like going out trying to buy stuff, and like how people be like renting jewelry and taking it back, and like, you know, just like all of this crazy fake it till you make it stuff. It's not real, y'all. Don't do it. Don't waste your money. When you first come up and you first get your, you know what I'm saying? Say for instance, you have a season, you make about 40K, 50K, something like that. The first thing, don't let the first thing you do go get yourself like waste away the money, like jewelry and like all of this and that. Now, if God bless you with something, like I genuinely feel like God blessed me with my car, then that's different, because when you up levels and stuff like that, God will reward you, God will bless you. And sometimes it just be a sign of your new open door, your new era. I have nothing to do with that, because if God says it's your time, it's your time. And a lot of stuff, when a level up really happens, people, it's gonna be hard for people to ignore anyways. So you don't have to force it. You don't have to press the issue. When you really level up, it's going to be hard for people to ignore anyway. Take me when I say this, okay? So you don't have to feel like, oh, you know, the gurus, the consultants, they be doing this on internet. They go, the chains, the da, the da, the da. I don't know about you, but I always wanted to be the type of person that was like the billionaires. Like, nobody knows the man who made Bitcoin. Nobody knows who he is, and he can care less if you know who he is. Like, even Mark Zuckerberg, he's filthy rich. He has something. He had did like this interview, and he was like, I don't speak French. Begging all day. Who begging? You're weird. Nobody's begging. Let's see. Anxiety. I don't see nobody begging on here, so I don't know what y'all talking about. But anyways, Mark Zuckerberg, he did this interview. He said he wear the same blue dress pants and collar shirt every single day to the office. This man filthy rich. So if rich and wealthy people are okay with living below their means so that they can actually enjoy life and be free and like have peace, why do minorities get a little bit of taste of anything and they want to go do the most? Like Rolex is only maybe about 10,000. I could have bought a Rolex like maybe 4 times by now. I haven't done it yet because I feel like I want certain things to be on auto. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be to the point where even on my off seasons, I'm not having to go hustle and like do different, like, you know, just like really be, you know, in the streets for my clients and stuff before I just do stuff like that. I want to be all the way, all the way, all the way. Like, I want to say like automation type stuff before I go do that type of stuff. It's not that I couldn't. It's not that I can't. I just feel like, what does that really contribute to what I'm building right now? Right now, for me, the goal is generational wealth. I want wealth to pass not only to my kids, but my kids' kids and my kids' kids' kids. So I'm just setting up to a point where, yeah, that's just more important to me. Like, I was talking to somebody at work today, and I was just like, yo, I'm not the girl that you want to go buy a $10,000 Chanel bag. I will be mad at you if you come home with a $10,000 Chanel bag. Even though I would only be interested in like financial stable men, you know what I'm saying? But that's just not where my head is at. I want you to give me the money so I can go buy another property or go invest, put, you know, some money in my investments and stuff like that. That's where my head is at right now. Because I have a certain age where I'm not going to be working anymore. So it's like, for me, my young years is very important. And my intention, where I spend my money, where my attention goes, like certain things is just like so important to me right now that nonsense and keeping up with people is just not, it's not one of those things that I'm focused on right now. And I am just only saying this because somebody out there, I don't know how old you are, you might be 25, you might be 23, whatever. I'm just putting the wisdom out there. That way, if you ever face it in life, you remember what I said. Like, it's best that you get so far up and that you power yourself so far up that by the time you really start to be buying that flashy stuff, it's just because you have nothing left that you really need to do. All your investments are set, cash flow is on automation. You really just, you know, just really just living and enjoying life at this point. You're not in survival mode. You're not on a hamster wheel going paycheck to paycheck. You're not worrying about how this gonna get paid, how that go, oh, I gotta bust another play in order for this lifestyle to be upheld. Like, no. If you still in a part of building business, I'm talking to the entrepreneurs out there. If you are still, even if you're a working person, people out here working, making good money too. If you're in a place where you're still building your retirement and still building up assets and still building your business, just wait. Because those people that you're trying to impress, they're going to laugh when you go broke. They're going to laugh when a hard time come and you ain't got enough to cover that emergency. Like, don't try to impress them. It's not worth it. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I'm at the point in my life, I will literally let you think whatever. Think whatever. I'm going to keep getting better. Let whoever think whatever. I'm going to keep getting better. That's my motto. Let whoever think whatever. I'm going to keep getting better. Because it don't do nothing for me to prove nothing to you. It does nothing for me to prove to you what I have. It puts not another dollar in my pocket for me to prove to you what I have. It does nothing for my business for me to prove to you what I have. Because what's really going on is evident and you're going to be able to see it anyways. The stuff that's hard for me to hide is going to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be hard for me to hide it anyways. But, like, actually going out my way I just feel like right now it's enough for me. Hey, beauty. Hey, girl. Is it Kenya? VIP? If that is Kenya. I like how you spelled that. But hey, girl. Hey, girl. Yeah. I'm just a word of wisdom. Don't get tricked off the streets, y'all. When you finally start doing good, flip it. Do it again. And do it again. And do it again. Chill. That time where you could just pop out AP is coming. But don't rush and do it. Your first 40 bands, you want to go buy you an Audemars. No. Kenna? Okay. Kenna. I like that still. It's different. You don't see that many people with that type of name. But yeah. I don't know. I listen to a lot of wealthy people on a daily. A lot. And I don't like to tell everybody my regimen or who my coaches are and stuff like that. But if you really know me, you know. I like to listen to a lot of wealthy people on a daily. If I find myself just scrolling, just watching too much of crap, like Blueface and Krishan had the weekend on Slam. Like, they locked the whole internet up this weekend. They locked the whole internet up this weekend. But if I find myself watching stuff like that for too long, like an hour or something, bruh, I have to switch I have to shift my energy, like shift my focus, shift my interest, yo, because that's crazy. They not putting up, like, what are they doing? It ain't like they teaching me something, because I would never make my platform be about toxicity. So it's like, that's not what I should be watching. If I want to watch family content creators or you know, couple stuff, something that I probably would ever do, maybe I'll watch a couple. But for the most part, I'm watching money. I'm watching people. I'm watching real life. I want to hear what they got to say. So I don't want a broke person who ain't doing nothing with their time or their interest. You can't teach me nothing. I don't want to listen to you. And not saying that God wouldn't use a donkey to come send you a message, but what I'm saying is I'd rather spend my time getting advice and tapping into the mindsets of people who are doing what I'm working towards or working on, you know? And this weekend, fat one. I will do it to you, but I might got sponsors on here. I'm gonna give you this one. you know, I can get a little petty. But anyways, what else gonna say? I'm about to punch. I'm about to don't start with me today. Y'all like when I get a little ghetto, and don't start with me today. Y'all petty. Y'all like to see me get out my body, because you see how you sending me hearts and stuff now. Y'all like to play with me so that my jokester side come out. I'm not feeding y'all tonight. Maybe a little later, but right now I'm talking real gangster stuff. I'm talking like high level conversations, so y'all need to tap in. But yeah. So this weekend when I was listening to like them get money niggas, they was talking about like living, not living like, I don't want to say frugal, because frugal just means like you literally a minimalist. Like you don't do none of that. You just like don't got nothing in your house but a little. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about, I know real frugal livers, like, and they're doing really good. But I'm not saying all the way that way, because some people, you know, they like things. But what I'm saying is not living beyond your means. And I'm saying like when you finally hit that number and you doing okay, don't automatically jump to lifestyle marketing, like showing everybody this and like up in the scope for real, like diamonds, Cuban, AP, like all that. Just wait, your time coming, because if you made it to that level where you can do it, trust me, you could triple that. So my advice, I don't have like no little kids. I got like high school, like, but like if you made it to the point where you sitting on 30, 40, whatever, 50, triple that, y'all. Do the same play a few times before you decide, all right, I'm finna reward myself and go bust down Prezi. I'm finna go AP. I'm finna go. Like, just wait. Your time coming. You don't have to prove it to nobody. Because the moment you go make that move, say you just up 40. You go spend 10, 15, all go Prezi. You know what I'm saying? You done did, like, got you a look. I done went and already, like, to the jeweler to, like, price out my chain. Just the thing is like 4K. That's not including the actual chain. Actually, it was like 4 and some change, almost 5K. And then that's not including the actual chain. So, like, no, I wouldn't dare do that right now. I go and get the number so I can know how hard I gotta work. If my chain costs me 10,000, that mean I need 50. If my watch costs me 20, 30, 40, that mean I need 250. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not in a place where the first, I've been making money for years now. So it's like, I'm not in a place where I look like a high schooler. Thank you. But yeah, I just feel like it's not wise the first time you up the skull that you run and go get some stuff that's not even continuing, oh, shut it up, continuously causing your business to turn over that cash flow over and over again. When you get to the point where your business is turning that cash flow over passively, do what you want. It's go time. But at first, I feel like in Black culture, we have that never had mentality. So the very moment we are able to do something big, we do it. My only advice would be just wait. Just wait your turn. I ain't saying you gotta wait forever. I ain't saying like, nah, it's coming, but work your move at least 3 times before you go do something like that. That's just my only opinion. That was the point of this whole conversation. Because I see people that, okay, we've been grinding 7 years, 10 years building this business, and when that business finally do what you wanted to do, you immediately go when you do the and then you end up back in a situation where you back on that hamster wheel, that grind, having to do it again. And that's not the motive of reaching those benchmarks. Financial freedom is not only about numbers. Financial freedom is about peace. Thank you. Said you always dropping gems. Financial freedom is about peace. When you can wake up and you ain't gotta, oh, I gotta get to work, or something gonna be turned off, or you can wake up and be like, I'm gonna take this week off. I'm gonna let all my clients know I finished their projects next week. This week, I'm finna take my kids to Korea. This week, I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna fly my kids out to Thailand. You know what I'm saying? It's that peace of being able to move how you want to move. That's when you finally start living. Just living. Because now you can wake up and look around and let your thoughts flow freely and act on the desires that you have with that peace, with that patience, you know what I'm saying, with that comfortability. But if the moment you up the skull, you immediately just chop your money down by 10,000 on this, 20,000 on this, you know what I'm saying, you now back in the hamster wheel again. You never got the rest. You never got to rest. You never got to enjoy it. You never got to celebrate it. You back on the hamster wheel because you like, fuck, I just spent like 30K. I got to run that back because my marketing, if I made that much money, my marketing costed me a pretty penny. I spent $1,700 on a marketing campaign, maybe in May. And true enough, I feel like it did a good job, but for what I'm trying to make, I know my marketing budget is going to probably be 5 stacks, 6,000, something like that. So when I really up the scope, the first thing I'm thinking about is not going to deplete the money. It's, I'm finna do this bigger than big. If I did it big, I'm finna do this bigger than big. All right, I made 50. I gotta do this again and again, so I come out with 150 this time. I gotta up the market. What is $1,700 on marketing? I need to put $5K on marketing. You feel me? Like, a lot of people that I've been talking to, like in this area of business that I've been dealing in, they are admiring me because of how much I spend on marketing. The whole time I'm thinking my marketing budget is not even, to me, my marketing budget is not even enough, bro. I'm talking about, I want to lock up the industry that I'm in, which means, shoot, it's people out here paying $10,000 for marketing. So I'm glad that I was able to inspire you, but for me, I feel like I ain't did my big one yet. You know? So I don't know. That's just my advice. I hope somebody hearing me. Because I can guarantee you that if the first thing you do is try to prove to people that you got what you got going on, it's going to be the fall of you, bro. Don't do it. Just wait. Your time is going to be right on time. But just work that move a couple times. That's like my first fix and flip. Say for instance, I bought the house for 15. I put 8,000 in the house. I sold it for like 50K. Just saying examples. I'm not telling nobody my business. I'm saying examples. You got you a $40,000 profit. If that's your first 40K in black culture, if that's your first 40K, they finna go put that shit on. Excuse my language, but they finna go popping it. They finna be popping it. And no, that's just not my advice. Do 40K 4 times in 1 year. And then I feel like, pop it. Like, you earned that. You stayed down and you really just did your big one. Overall, I would say finance, but I'm in like finance, insurance, and real estate. So I'm just in stuff that I love. I'm a money girl. That's why I teach people about money. I'm into wealth building, like financial literacy, and I do got my hands in real estate. I like fix and flips. I like to remodel them and like do the whole thing. But that was what I learned. That's what I learned off my first property. I want to do this profit margin that I'm seeing. I want to do this multiple times in 1 year. I don't want to just do this one time. Okay, what to do? And I'm like, again, I'm saying examples. I'm not putting nobody in my business. But for an example, if I made a $40,000 profit, I want to do that 4 times in 1 year. Because it do take months. It could take you a few months to renovate a house and get it together. But if I can do that, it's people making bigger profit margins than that. It depends on how much leverage you got. Did you go get you a loan to be able to buy this house, and then you flipped it for more than what you bought it for? They probably made $100,000 profit. I don't know, but I'm just starting small because that's where I started from. I bought a HUD house for $1,000 and had to fix it up. So I'm starting small because I want to talk. I want to relate to people. Can you help me? I want to relate to people from the trenches who came from where I came from. If I can buy a house for $1,000 and see, you know what I'm saying? To some people, $40,000 not no money. But for us who may have just started on your first property, to me, I feel like that's what people work for in a whole year. So, but my lesson for my first property was, I need to do this again and again. I don't need to stop right here. I don't want no rentals. I've been there, done that. It's stressful. It can go good for a while, passive income, whoop-de-doo. But if something break or house fire or tenant get picked up by ICE or like anything, like it falls on you, bro. And now you got a house that's sitting, that's not bringing you in no money. That's a liability for you, because while that house still sitting there, you got to go through the process to get them out. You got to pay the taxes while you getting them out. Taxes you can't default or your house gonna go in foreclosure. So you still got expenses while your house sitting there not making you no money. To me, I personally wouldn't do a rental again. I would if you couldn't pay me to. Airbnb, maybe. Thank you. I love y'all. Airbnb, maybe, because I'm not tied to nobody. People come, visit, leave. You know what I'm saying? Only downside of Airbnb is when it's not being rented and now you got a house that's not making you no money. But if you build up that clientele, you should be fine. Airbnb, I might. But rental, I would never again. Never in a million years. I wouldn't even care if it was Section 8 and the money coming like clockwork. I would not do it. It's too much of an overhead and I'm just not interested. So that was yet another lesson that I learned from my experience. So what I personally would do is run the play over and over. If I can do 4 times in a year, that's 160K. At that point, I feel like I can sit back, pop a bottle of champagne, and just bust down whatever, watch whatever that I want to do. But until you really run that play over and over and you done did something big, if you ain't even did, I say I would advise you to have done 150 or more before you decide that this lifestyle marketing stuff is something that you want to do. 20,000, I wipe my crack with that. That's not no money. 40, I'm realizing it's not no money. I've done 75 before in my tax business. After taxes, yeah, no. So I would say 150 or more, I would advise you, I would say that's your mark where you like, all right, I'm doing something. Now we working. When you get to 150, now we working. You know what I'm saying? It's loans you can get out here. If you have a good business plan, it's loans you can get out here. $250,000, 250K, 640 credit score. You feel me? And I know about these things. You want to holler at your girl, but I ain't giving all my tea out. But I feel like once you over 150, you've earned, if you have even sat down with a consultant and allowed them to guide you to making that much money, you got something in here. So you earn the right to buy you something nice once you hit over 150. If you ain't over 150, just chill, twin. Just chill, twin. Like, whatever that is. Hey, everybody. What stocks am I buying this week? That's stuff that I don't just tell everybody. That's stuff that I tell people who really rock with me, who has came to me. The game is sold, not told. I do love people. I give out gems every day. You can go through these channels. Plenty of gems that can help you in life, but I don't just give out that type of information, because how would I be surviving? But yeah, that would be my, if you want to ask me as a financial consultant, until you get the 150, just chill, twin. Just chill, twin. Because anything under that, I feel like you putting yourself back in the hole. You locking yourself back into more responsibility. For what? Focus on running the play. Whatever it is that you did, even if you got to 50K, whatever you did to get to 50K, you got a plan, bro. Run it again, run it again, and run it again. Do the same play at least 3 times before you come out trying to pop it. Like, because it's doing nothing, but it's just a fake persona. You really low-key in debt for real. And don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with the right type of debt. I'm a real money girl. Ain't nothing wrong with a certain type of debt. It's debt out there that's good for you, because it don't do nothing but help you get richer and richer. You using other people's money to do what you got to do. I'm not against credit. I'm not against loans, but it's some eyeballing you got to do when it comes to this. What is the interest rate? Is the interest occurring daily? Like, it's certain questions that you need to be asking. When is this a predatory loan? You feel me? Like, It's certain questions you need to be asking when it comes to debt, and you best have a plan for it. We can sit down and talk about that too, because all credit and debt is not bad, but there is some debt that is just not good for you, so stay away from it, you know. But using other people's money is what the rich been doing for time and time. The only people that's going to tell you to stay away from using other people's money is broke people. Don't let nobody broke tell you how to make money. Listen to what people are saying that are making money. And if you ask anybody who really making money, they've used other people's money to make them that money. I can guarantee you that. Bring me somebody who ain't used other people's money unless they had an inheritance or something like that. But other than that, the wealthy, go watch Robert Kiyosaki. The wealthy are using other people's money. Go listen to some people who really got some real money. They using other people's money, bro. So it be the broke people who be telling you, oh, don't be messing with them credit cards. No, when it comes to credit cards, again, it's things that we should be asking. Is this interest accruing daily? Does this card have a monthly fee? You know what I'm saying? Because there's credit cards out there where you don't have to pay monthly fees on them credit cards. You don't have to do nothing but, you don't have to pay back nothing but the money that you spend before your statement date to keep your credit good. If you hold a balance when your statement date comes, that's when the interest come in and they make their money then, because they're going to charge you. So, okay, cool. But it's certain type of credit cards you don't pay a monthly fee. The interest is not occurring daily. And the interest rates are probably not even high. So, all debt is not bad. There are loans out there where interest is not accruing daily. It's not predatory. You feel me? There's no monthly fee. You might have a monthly payment, but it's not a fee on top of it. So when I say that, this is what I mean. I don't do cards that have monthly fees, but I do have one, and I'm going to tell you what it is. I have a gas card. It's for a fleet service. So if you have like a company where you drive a lot, or even if you just want a gas card because you want to be able to fill your car up without using your cash, and you just pay back that balance over time. The gas card has a monthly fee, but it's worth it for me because I have leverage. It's $1,000 gas card. You can use it, like, say for instance, I got a deal. I got a client, and they usually pay me every 15th of the month. Instead of going into my savings while I'm waiting on them to pay me this new money, I'm going to just use my credit card. It takes me maybe $84. When gas was high, I was paying $94 to fill up my tank because I use 93. But I can fill up my gas right now for maybe $85. When they pay me on the 15, I pay the $85 back because I don't really go nowhere. I work from home. I do my thing. Like, I go where I want to go. But that's just leverage to where you can still move freely and do what you want to do without going in your money, waiting on your new money to come, and you still can do what you want. I filled up, went to Miami. Filled up, went to Orlando. You feel me? Like, do what you want when you want, using other people's money, and then when it's convenient for you, you pay them back their money. You know what I'm saying? It just really depends how the debt benefits you. If the debt benefits you, if this is a $250,000 loan for you to start your business, or for you to power up your business, expand your business, hire some employees, whatever the case is, if you know for a fact that your method is working, your structure is working, go get the money. Use their money. Why would you use yours? Because you just pay them their money back over time. 9 times out of 10, usually, like, well, the business funding that I know of, because I have my brokers, I can do business funding too. They're not predatory. I do know some hard money lenders that are predatory, and they my friends. But there are loans out there that are not predatory when it comes to business loans. So you don't have to work. The interest rate may be, it just depends where you get it from. But it's not going to be you paying interest every single day. Because there are some loans out there where you're paying interest every single day. Like, for instance, I have a credit card to where I don't pay interest on that card unless I leave a balance on it, which I do my best to pay all my balances off before my statement even come out. But if you do a cash advance on that card, you're being charged interest on a daily. So I don't do no cash advances. If I did do a cash advance, it got to be so close to when my actual money finna hit. Because I'm not finna go a whole week and now I'm paying interest for a week. No, that don't make sense. I'm very diligent and very attentive to the money systems that I have. And I advise that to anybody. If you don't have no money systems, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? You need money systems. Even if you using one credit card to pay off the next one, that's called a money system. Get one. You know what I'm saying? You need money systems or it's just not going to work for you, bro. Guys to have money systems. Hey, whoever that is. Hey, y'all. But back to the topic. We done went to talking about using other people's money and all type of stuff. But yeah, moral of the story. Know what season you in and know when it's your time. You feel me? Because the time gonna come. Like, it's once you run a play so many times, it's gonna be evident that you came up. You don't have to show it to nobody. It's gonna be evident that you came up. If you're around people who only want to be around you when you're doing stuff, and when you partying, when you spending money, cut them out. Cut them out. We did 5 days of financial boot camp, and one of my days, it was about not people pleasing. Because people pleasing is the quickest way for you to fumble the bag. If every time somebody call you and you know dang well it's not convenient for you to go out right now, but you want to go because you don't want people to feel like this about you, or you want to keep this person happy, or you know what I'm saying, you don't want to disappoint this person because it's their birthday, bro, I would say no to birthdays, funerals, and all. If it's not convenient for me, it ain't convenient for me. Whoever don't like it, suck it easy. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, who can you call when you out on the streets? Who can you call when your credit messed up? Who can you call when your savings is depleted? If you can call somebody and they can lend you $5K, that's the person you make sure you don't miss their birthday party. And it ain't about you being like treating your friends as if they're beneficial. It's just that's who really there for you. So I'm gonna be there for them. That's different. But even then, if it's somebody who be there for you, if they're a real friend, they'll understand, yo, this is not a good time for me. This is the beginning of the month. I just paid all of my bills. It's just really not a good time for me. And I don't want to use my credit cards to go into debt to go out and party. A real friend gonna understand that. They're gonna be like, yo, like real friends and real people who are financially literate and real people who have goals and they're building things, they understand what it means. This is not a good time. What comes with financial systems is timing. Today's not a good day for me to spend money, but tomorrow is. This weekend is not a good weekend for me to go out, but next weekend is. Like people who have systems and who are building things, they understand timing. So if you got people that don't, them not your people. Let me be the one to tell you, them not your people. Because your real friends want to see you do good. And they probably on the same thing you on. My homegirls, we be talking about, look, if I get approved for a loan, I be like, hey girl, send it to her. Like, hey, look, my credit score was this when I applied. So wait till your credit score is this so you can get approved. You feel like we talk about credit. We talk about money. We talk about diligence. We talk about budgeting. We talk about locking in and not spending nothing for 2-3 months. We do this. Them the type of friends you need in your life. If you with the A party tonight every night, get away from her real fast. Real fast. Because I can guarantee she ain't got no financial systems in place. Yeah, no. We don't want to be with her. We don't want to be with her at all. She can't even call me. She got bad energy. Like what? What y'all eating? Ooh, y'all trying to be a little healthy? Just a little healthy? Y'all ain't eating noodles tonight? Okay, I see y'all. But yeah, no, for real. This is everything when it comes to building wealth is strategic. You can be a creative and like, you know, what is it called? Blessings. I mean, preparation and opportunity meets. It's a time for that. It meets everyone. So everyone is going to have a time where they're prepared and opportunity meets, and so that happens to everyone. Sometimes people meet the opportunity, they're not prepared, so it doesn't happen for them. But preparation and opportunity is a time. It's a time and a season for everything. It's in the Bible, so it's gonna come to you. But outside of that, when you're building a firm foundation, financial literacy, not being a people pleaser, sacrifice, knowing when it's time for me to do this, when it's not time for me to do that, who I need to cut off, who I don't need to cut off, what I should be doing right now, how I should be spending my time. Like, but yeah, all that stuff matters. I feel like somebody's time gonna come soon, because why would I have me get on here and talk about this? I had no idea what I was talking to y'all about tonight. That's yours. Ew. Ew. What is that? I'm hungry too. I was a little hungry.
I opened these.
I was a little hungry.
Ooh, give me some.
Ew. One is yours and one is mine, so don't open mine. I gave y'all. No, I'm saying the red, one is mine, one is yours, and then there's two green ones, right? One is mine and one is yours, and then there's one blue one. I guess we can share that one.
Why you, no, can we share that red one? That's the only one I need. I don't need the rest.
No, y'all sharing that red one.
No, can we both share that?
No, ma'am.
I don't eat the rest.
No, ma'am.
This is my first.
Because y'all dog stuff, y'all eat a whole thing, and mommy's don't get none.
I'm not, y'all
so it's giving me not share with you.
Those are my first two.
No, ma'am. That's mine.
Oh, you get my nerves. Oh, I don't like your comment.
I'm trying to think what I'm eating tonight. I'm eating a salad. I'm gonna make a juicy salad too. Avocados. Probably even make me some eggs. Everything in that salad. But yeah. Ain't no bigger than the program. Nope, no. You ain't bigger than the program.
You ain't bigger. She ain't bigger than the program.
But I couldn't say the H word. We can't say that word in here. If you ain't bigger than the program, if you left dishes in the sink last night, that means you gotta wash your dishes today. Cause ain't no bigger than the program. You said what?
I was going to watch the Jalen. Did you say that? Shut up. Stop talking back. Girl, shut up.
What's up, y'all? Thank you. Hey, everybody. We had a juicy conversation tonight. This was gems. If I drop some gems on y'all, tap the hearts for me. Send the hearts up. Make sure y'all like the live. I'm so thankful we got 51 likes. That means I definitely dropped gems tonight. Y'all know I love to drop gems. I'm all for entertainment and stuff too, but sometimes I just gotta come get y'all real, because I'm not the type of person who want to see other people do bad while I'm doing good. I want y'all to be doing good with me. So let's do it. Some people gonna take what they heard and actually implement it in their life and take the steps, and other people, they ain't heard nothing. It went in one ear and out the other one. And that's fine, because this message obviously was not for you. But yeah. Let's run it up, y'all. You ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody, because your time is coming. If your time wasn't coming, you would not have found this live. God would have not led you through this message, bro. Like, just focus. Lock in. Lock in. What? Ain't no bigger than the program. You ain't bigger than the program. None of us ain't bigger than the program. When you building, y'all, you just gotta take the steps. Any type of financial advice that y'all want to talk about, y'all know how to find me. Yeah, let's get this work. Let's get this work. I ain't let nobody check me off the street. I ain't proving nothing to nobody. I do what I want for myself. Like, if I see something I really, really like and I feel like I done restricted my finances enough to actually do it.
What's his name?
Blueface baby here, y'all. His baby came. Oh, it's so cute. So cute. Oh. Oh. Mood on. Mood on? What do mood on mean? You on that get money mode? Is that what you on? Is that what you on? That money mode, they get money mode. Oh yeah. Turn up then. Carlissa finna pop up at the hospital, y'all. Carlissa finna pop up at the hospital to see Blueface baby. She gonna be acting like Jody. I wanna see my son. I wanna see my son, girl. Aww, Blueface never got to see the birth of his other kids. I don't know about Javon, but he definitely wasn't there for Krishan baby or Journey's birth. So he got to be in the room for the birth this time. Period. Oh, my leg is hurting. I'm just sitting on my leg. Oh, my leg hurt, y'all. Oh. I've been sitting on my leg for too long. How long we been on here? I've been sitting on my leg the whole time. 54 minutes. Ay, ay, ay. Let me see what y'all talking about. Eating that Benihana's tonight with a few friends. Period. Enjoy yourself. I see this. I just subscribed to your channel. Big energy. Period. Thank you. Ouch. My leg hurting. Thank you, Fabian. Let me see. Let me try to find your channel. I can see y'all on this phone. Let me see. Ooh, y'all, the cramps is cramping, y'all. The cramps is cramping. Let me see. It's only like 4 pushes in a pool. There it is. Oh yeah. Let me see y'all. My hair all wavy. Okay, Mr. Fabian, let me check you out, gang, because I follows back sometimes. Oh, you don't got nothing on your channel? Nothing really. Let's see. No, girl, you ain't bigger than the program. No, bigger than the program. Okay, well, I don't know if I should subscribe or not because I don't really see anything with everybody else stuff. What you doing on your channel? Are you like... You promoting everybody but you. What you doing? What you got going on, Mr. Fabian? What else? I think I'm ready for bed, guys. It's 9:20. Last night we watched Hunger Games. What we watching tonight? Hunger Games. You are alone. Today is what, the 18th? They gave birth early. Either she forced her labor, or first of all, I feel like if you are not married to the woman, and you haven't been with her like every day, and you really know like she ain't promiscuous, you should definitely get a blood test. But if you like married to her, y'all in a faithful relationship, committed, I don't think you should like question your kid. If you know this is something that you genuinely did, and you know she ain't just promiscuous, and like y'all together every day, y'all live together, y'all married, like all of that, I think you should be fine. But if you on and off, she give any type of promiscuous, sneaky, if you got any reason to question it, go and get that DNA. But if you don't deny your kid, brother. Just you gotta know what you out here doing. You couldn't pay me to have no baby for somebody I wasn't married to. I ain't married to right now. In this day, I had my kids when I was really, really young. So back then, I didn't know no better. But as of this day and age, hey, whoever that is, I want to know a good reason for you asking me that personal business there. What is the purpose of you asking me if I'm single or not? Give me a good reason and I might answer the question. Give me a good reason for you asking. And I mean that doggone good reason. I might tell you. I might answer ya. That's not a good enough reason. You gotta get, I need a better reason than that. How old are y'all? And what is you offering your queen that you looking for? Y'all just be saying stuff so y'all can get me to talk. I'm hip. I've been doing it. I'm media trained. I've been doing this for too long. Y'all just be trying to get stuff out of me and just trying to get me to talk. I'm hungry, y'all. I don't even have the energy to make no salad, but I need to get up and do it. Excuse me. I don't know. I think Asia and Kazi is so cute together. Where I'm from Detroit. Not I'm rich too. You are hilarious. Now I know you playing. You just trying to get a reaction out of me.
Kazi, don't lip sync. That's gonna make it look lame. Like, just be you. You just piss me off. I'm just saying it's not like it's not supposed to. You get what I'm saying? Just walk it. Kazi, don't lip sync. That's gonna make it look lame. Like, just be you. You just piss me off. I'm just saying it's not like it's not supposed to. You get what I'm saying? Just.
It's some stuff that people that are actually wealthy that just don't do. So you sitting up here saying you is rich. You from Philly, you might be. I don't know, something about that Midwest. We just do the north side. Actually, Philly is the north, but it's just something about up top. We just do things differently. The South hasn't caught up yet. They haven't caught up yet. It's the right guy. Talk to me good. Why you keep on looking? Keep saying, If I had to go 24 hours without my, I swear to God I would. If he went to jail because he got a case in the feds, I swear to God I would lie. If he get knocked, come through saying we Muslims. Alhamdulillah. I do a heck of a job. I serve Elohim, the Father of the Son, Jesus Christ, if anybody wants to know. Because I don't do none of that other stuff. I was just singing a song. Keep saying, a joke. Free Dirt. Please, Free Dirt. Lock up all of the, just lock up all of the snitches and free Lil Durk, please. Anybody who commit a crime and willing to go tell need to get locked up. Lock them up. Lock them up. He out here telling on everybody. Lock them up. Who is this? Who is this? Somebody know me for real, cause they. I don't know nobody who got the same car I got right now. I want to. You must be talking back in the day when I had a Kia. I wanted to start a Kia club, but I don't have no Kia no more, baby. I got that big boy. I don't know nobody who got the same car I got right now. The people I do know that got the same car I got right now is giving. Why you being weird to me? Why you being weird to me?
Okay, I'm getting all y'all clocks. Get off my phone.
Got one hand on neck, one hand on frontal. Frontal off. Next thing you know, you standing outside of his mom's house. He like, why you being weird? No, why you being weird to me? Right leg up. That TikTok is funny. I think I need to do that to TikTok. You ain't never. Tell me who you is first while you trying to clock my tea. Chulo the P. Where you from? Only people know who I was going to start a car club was from Atlanta, or was I already in where I'm at now? I don't know. I probably was saying that earlier, but like, I think I had a 2019 Kia Optima, and when I lived in Atlanta, everybody had Kias. They had Kia Stingers, everything. I just wanted to start a car club because I used to go to like the car meets with all the other YouTubers, and they had Camaro clubs, they had Chevy clubs, they had like Chargers, they had everything out there. And I was like, I know mad people who got like, them Kia Stingers actually look good. They look nice. I don't got no Kia no more. I don't got no Kia no more. I don't got no Kia no more. I see the envy when you causing a frenzy. I see the envy when I'm causing a frenzy. Oh, we met in Atlanta. I took you to pick up your car. Who is this? Who did I take to pick up their car in Atlanta? I took you to pick up your car. You do mechanic work. Who did I take to pick up their car? They do mechanic work. Oh. I think I do. Are you like yellow? You like yellow like a light skinned nigga? I think I know. I think I know who this is. I remember one guy I dropped off in Atlanta who was picking up his car. I think I was doing Lyft or something. I think I picked him up from some apartments. And I dropped you off at like a car shop or something. I think I just don't remember exactly. But yeah. if you him that I remember, then you probably gonna take me on Instagram. I think I'm kind of done telling people what kind of car I drive on here, because YouTube sometimes be a lot of haters on here. But if you really like a subscriber, you know what kind of car I drive. I just did a vlog on my entertainment channel. I just opened my entertainment channel. It was the first video that I did on that channel, a car review of my new car. Donnathebillionaire TV. So, but I don't know, sometimes people on here are just like, because you don't have no face profile or nothing, I I don't know, I'm kind of skeptical. I'm kind of over it now because I really snapped out on somebody the other day because they was just saying so much rude comments. And I actually did something so stupid as to show somebody what kind of car I got for real. Like, he do not even know me, girl. Is you slow? You came too far to even try to prove a point. But I be so like, I'm so humble and meek, y'all. And sometimes I just get so tired of like holding my tongue from people. Cause I do it 95% of the time. And like it's like a bully when somebody constantly like bothering you and bothering you and bothering you and you never do nothing back to them. What they gonna do? Constantly keep bothering you, right? But when you crash out, they tend to leave you alone. Like, but I ain't even gonna get nobody the satisfaction because, like I told y'all earlier, there's no point. Like, I would never be as foolish as to actually really genuinely let people know how stuff land around me, because that's the dumbest thing you can ever do. And I just learned my lesson from the other night. Well, the message I gave out today had absolutely nothing to do with that. It was about financial. Like, I'm teaching y'all financial lesson I learned. Like, not to be going to popping it when you first come up for real. Because basically you just put yourself back in a position where you gotta run it up again. You don't really get a chance to just like rest and enjoy the fruits of your labor for real. So that was that message. But somebody had got on here and they was just like really like talking crazy to me or whatever. And that day I was so tired, y'all. I had just got off work. Y'all know I get off work late sometimes, as I did today. And I was mad tired, but I was trying to be faithful to my subscribers and still jump on live, vibe with y'all. And somebody just got on my live just popping in, like really just like talking to me crazy. And I just felt like that was a night I was tired of like ignoring. You know, most of the time I ignore the comments, I ignore the people, like I just be minding my business. Sometimes I act like I never even see it. Like I look at it and see a comment and just like continue talking, you feel me? Like even just people in real life just try to play with you and like because you're not really popping it like you can, they try to make it seem like you the small person. But it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it to even care. As long as ain't nobody disrespecting you, it don't even care. Let whoever think whatever, just keep getting better, because when God really do his big one and he allow you to work that move 3-4 times and your success cannot be hidden, that's gonna be the flex. Proving something or saying something, like going back and forth, that's not the flex. The flex is when your success is undeniable. Then they have literally nothing to say, but they just sit there with the envy in their eyes, with their jaw dropped to the floor. Excuse me, did you know your jaw was on the floor? You might want to pick that up. You feel me? Like, other than that, at this point, y'all, that ain't even what we on. So, let them have. You got that. You got it, big bruh. You got it, big bruh. Like, you got it, big bruh. You got it. Whatever you think is fine with me. You got it, big bro. You are right. Whatever you say, whatever you think, you're so right. Like, at this point, it's just what it is. Because I don't even really see nor hear no evil. It's just like tunnel vision, focus, locked in. And if you're going to be any type of media personality, my advice to you would be, don't be reactive to no comments. Don't be reactive to no threats. Don't be reactive to nothing. Feed people no energy. None. Because that's all they want is your attention anyway. It's just feed people no energy. Because it's not worth it. Y'all, I want to get into I want to just spend some time with God. So that's what I'm going to do for these next few hours and stuff. Just listen to some wisdom. What the heck? Oh, GTA 6 gameplay just leaked. Suspect in creepy Chucky style mask wanted on assault in Philadelphia. You see what I'm saying, Philly? Y'all just said that was from Philly. You see what kind of craziness going on? It was just some guys who took down an armor truck in Philly maybe a few weeks ago and actually got away. Like, what is going on in Philly? Like, what? It's definitely money in the Midwest is in the North, but we be tripping sometimes. No lies. Detroit be tripping. Chicago be tripping. New York be tripping. I don't know what it is about the up top states. It be some crashing out going on, but it be a whole lot of money getting. Like in the South, it be crashing out, but barely even any money getting. A whole lot of faking. And I'm just glad I'm able to see both sides. I'm glad I was born up top and I was able to politic up there so that when I came down this way, I can eyeball work and see through all of the faking phony. Like, yeah, it's definitely giving fake it till you make it. Anywhere from Georgia on down, definitely giving fake it till you make it. People be popping it, having no motion. No motion. And if you really think about it, that's the reason why people are, you know how like back in the day, people knew how to have a conversation. You can pull up on them and it's the real them. That's not happening right now because people don't really want you to get to know their life for real. They don't want you to know how they faking. They don't want you to know who they really are, how they ain't really having it. Like, it's crazy. And my thing is, I respect somebody more that's just chilling. Like in Detroit, it's not no fake it till you make it. You either got it or you don't. And the people who don't, we still respect them. Why? Because they are okay with working where they are. They're not faking. I didn't never know nothing about no fake it to make nothing until I got to the South. I knew nothing of it. Because in the city, you either get money or you ain't. Detroit got some hustling. There's some hustle going on out there. It's a whole lot of money out there, but it's a lot of people who just living like just regular lifestyles. It's a lot cheaper to live up there than it is in the South. So even people who ain't really up there still are living, how can I say it? They are living comfortable lives. I would say people who are not even all the way there financially, they have homes. They got food on the table. You feel me? Like, because unlike in the South, we paying $2,000 for a 2-bedroom. In the Midwest, you can own your house and don't pay nothing but taxes, lights, and water. Your money that you're making every month is going into your lifestyle or building your business or something. It's just, to me, it's more leverage up there. Down here, it's more hamster life living. Like if you don't have no business or no side hustle or nothing like that, or like you don't got no family that got money, or like y'all living together, stuff like in the South, it's not the same. It's like their economy is set up to where you constantly got to work or you gonna be without. It's like a hamster wheel. It's like repeatedly over and over the same thing. Like up top, you have leverage. You like the Mary Jane is decriminalized. You can grow up to like 12 plants in your house. Dispensaries actually buy the stuff from you. You just gotta bring a sample, and if it's good stuff and they test it and it's healthy and stuff, they'll buy it from you. Real estate is big. Mary Jane is big. Other stuff, you know, I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot of get money. It's a lot of hustle out there. So people are really making money up there, from what I know. The people that I know. You can ride with even 2 ounces in your car. It's like, it's decriminalized. Mary Jane, which is the easiest thing to make money off of, you got actual bowls and plants, and you what do you call it? A caregiver. That's what they call for the plants. You got a lane for yourself. If you're in real estate like I was, you got a lane for yourself. You got a real business, a hustle. Whether, you know, I had a tax business, still have a tax business. You got a lane for yourself. You do hair. You that chick. Like, it's hustle. People owning restaurants and bars, and like, it's just really a thing. Like, I don't know. Of course, we got the actual rappers, Cash Doll. We got Vezo. These are people that I actually know who came from like my way. We got 42 Doug. We got um like even the people who do music actually making money. It probably took them some time to get where they are. But yeah, it's a whole lot of getting money up there. Whole lot of up here. They make it so expensive for them to live that they barely can catch their grip. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you even try to relax in the South, you don't come up short somewhere. Unless you like got a business or you got a side hustle and you done lived here, yo. Like I can tell that the people who have lived here, like who were born here, they are living a little bit more comfortable. It's some that like if you actually an ambitious person, they probably living comfortable. But the people who was born here that got comfortable with just like living with family, ain't never been nowhere, so they ain't seen like everything that's going on in the world. They just like closed minded and they used to what they used to. They not really on nothing. But like if they was born here and they ambitious though, I know some people who's actually born here. They had enough time, you know what I'm saying? Enough people in the area where they grow up, or you know, people know them. They got a good reputation. They've had time, you know, they've grown up with families and stuff like that. So they was able to make something. But people who got comfortable on welfare and like the Section 8 girlies and like multiple 7 kids, all that, the guys who living off women or like don't want to do nothing but just ill. It's some people who really very much close-minded out here, which I feel like is something. Hey, I feel like it's some of those people everywhere. Even in Detroit, it's people who sitting around just want to just all day roll up, talk crap, not really on it. It's people like that everywhere. But what I can say is the economy wise, if you a go getter, you gonna get some money up top. You gonna get some money up there. Even down here, if you go like I left 17 hours away from home, and if you really got it in you, you're gonna be good wherever you go. Cause I lived in Atlanta too. I lived in Atlanta for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? I had God with me there. There's a whole lot of scamming going on. But yeah, when you ambitious and like you got purpose and you got God and faith, you're gonna be good wherever you go. But just economy wise, I feel like the Midwest and northern states are in a completely different mindset than the southern states. Only thing that I can say about Georgia is although they're a little behind the curve mentally, they have a thriving entrepreneurship economy. So it was a lot of young black entrepreneurs out there that was having a way, I can say that. And they have like marketplaces for entrepreneurs. They got Black Wall Street, they got Atlantic Station, they got what was that mall called? I think it's called Piedmont Mall or something like that. They have a lot of places where business owners can come and rent spaces. They got the bakery, which is like a pink co-working space for women. It's just everything in there is pink. It's just a beautiful place for like boss chicks to go rent an office, do their business, take their clients, you know, really get money. But it's so many different like Black Wall Street is like a upscale, like you know how they would have like strip malls or something like that, and they got everybody got their own booth and they selling their stuff. So like Black Wall Street is a upscale something like that. Like they got the gates. It's like a mall. Like they got the gates where when you close up, you can put your gate down and lock it. But it's the aesthetic in there is like high class and like it's vibes. Like even in the hallway where you walk, it's vibes in there. So like I can't really explain it. So say for instance, if on one side they had the grass wall with the light writing where you can take pictures at, and then maybe like a a white picket fence kind of bench for you to sit on, and maybe a picture booth. They have vibes even in the hallway, but everybody got their own booth. You got people who selling shea butter, you got people who like t-shirts, whatever. So Black Wall Street, amazing place for entrepreneurs to go pass out their business cards, buy booths, get money, do your thing. And then they got Atlantic Station, where it's people walking all the time. It's people with their tents. They rent tents and set them up and like sell their stuff, and I don't know. So mentally, the actual ordinary person is mentally behind the curve, but Atlanta itself has a lane for Black entrepreneurship, if I can say that, you know? So that's one thing I can say about Atlanta, because I said from Georgia on down, it's kind of like, it's just like, I don't want to say like slave mentality, but it's just like, it's like they kind of like behind us a little bit. Like the Midwest is like fast paced, like people woke, they assertive, they outgoing, you know? You meet somebody, they walk up on you, how you doing? Like they, you know, it's just different. It's like a different type of pace. Here it's like people moving like snails. People are not personable. They don't know how to communicate with others. It's just different. The South is just different. Now, if you go to like Louisiana or I feel like Alabama got some spots, Memphis, you might see some moving and some shaking going on, but it's still nothing compared to the type of motion that's in the Midwest, as far as how people like get up and go. You know what I'm saying? Like we was taught like the early birds get the worm. Out here in the South, people be waking up 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes people be sleeping till 11 o'clock in the morning. Like, what are you doing? Like, we used to be up like, even when it's snow days, 6 o'clock in the morning, my cousin pulling up with the Bel Air bottles. Like, come on, we finna go do donuts. We get in the truck. She spent her donuts. We out selling merch. We out passing out flyers. Like, we meeting new people. It's the crack of dawn. Like, that's the type of stuff we grew up off of. Like, hustle, like, get money type of culture. Like, when you mature and you building business and you tapping into like financial freedom and stuff, hustle culture is not all that. But when you coming up and you got to touch as many hands you can in that one day, it's best you get up early, because by noon, by 1, 2 o'clock, you done made your money for the day. You ain't got to work till 7, 8 in the afternoon and really come with your day's keep. Like when you up, you probably done met somebody at the store in the morning. You was going to grab you some. Back in the days, I used to, indulge. Probably went to the store, got you a leaf or something so you could roll up in. Met somebody, gave them a business card. By 10 o'clock, they trying to pull up on you to come grab that merch you got or get their hair done or something. You done made your money by like 2, whatever. Like, I don't know, it's just like it's just a vibe. And then I feel like down here people got like mean, weird energy, or they just don't know how to communicate with others. And it's like, y'all don't know how much that's hindering you from what it don't do. You don't know how much is hindering you from building networks. That's what you should consider. When you, I don't mess with people like that, where you can't even go by somebody without, introducing yourself or being assertive or outgoing, or like the girls got all this fake bougie mean energy. Girl, you don't even know that that's hindering you and keeping you down. Your network is your net worth. Half the time you don't even know who you standing next to. So it's like, you might want to come up off your high horse and actually move something around here. And getting to know the right people is a flex. It's a big old giant flex. Because I'm telling you, you meet the right person, it could change your life. But if you walking around with this chip on your shoulder, like you too good to talk to people, or you got this mean girl energy, that can turn the right person off. How about you standing in somewhere with somebody who can change your life, but they pick up on your demeanor and they good on you for real. They straight. They don't even want that energy or nowhere around them. They straight on that rude, nasty. You feel me? Like, I'm telling you, don't trick yourself off the streets with this fake bougie. Like, it's okay to have standards and morals and be, intentional about who you speaking to and who you giving your time to and things like that. But being snooty and not knowing how to treat the janitor like the owner of the building, sometimes you can be tricking yourself out of blessings for real. Like, you gotta have discernment. And when you got a nasty, evil demeanor, my bad. But you gotta have discernment. When you got a nasty, evil demeanor, you're not approachable, you treat people like trash, your discernment not gonna be on point. Because all of those traits are evil, dark traits. When you got your light turned on and your heart is in a good posture and you have a smile and you're approachable, you know how to communicate with others, and your spirit is welcoming, you might draw in something. You might draw in something good because you're operating in light. You just might draw in something or someone good. What's in the oven? I love y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be back Thursday on a gang. I love y'all. Thanks for tapping in.